Matt, we'll ask you to get us started with a few opening comments, please.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit coming into last night. Third time around, a little bit different than the past 2 years where we felt like this was some type of a accomplishment to get here. It's time to win one of these things. And the only way to do that is get off on the right foot, and I thought we did a good job of, playing fast, playing hard, playing aggressive, putting pressure on their defense to force the errors there. And came up with some timely plays, some big defensive plays in the right moment, some big pitches in the right moment, some big hits in the big moment. So when you do that part, you're going to win a lot of ball games.
Let's go to Corey, 6 1/3 innings. Talk about your outing, please.
I just came out looking to throw strikes, kind of worked the zone, let my defense play behind me. I think for the most part, I did a good job of that. And it was big to eliminate when they had bases loaded, only 1 run. I thought that was a big moment of the game. And then I just kept going out there and just giving it all. Let my defense play behind me was the biggest thing.
Third baseman Taylor Swarner, 3 for 5 with a double and a home run. Talk about your night at the plate, please.
I was just trying to get in there and just put a barrel on the ball. Got into some good counts and was able to take an aggressive swing and got one out and had a few extra base hits and got things going with 2 outs. That was big for the team.
Left fielder Drew Avens, likewise 2 for 5 with 3 RBI night. Talk about your night at the plate.
I was just trying to get on time with the fastball and hit any mistake that came over the zone. Early, it wasn't what I wanted, and then later in the game, just timely hits. I live for that.
Okay, we'll do the same thing. We'll take questions for both coach and the student athletes.
Taylor, there was so much talk about what Rice did to y'all last year and the way they embarrassed y'all. Was tonight a little bit of redemption for you?
Oh, for sure. When we saw that name pop up and saw that we were playing them, that fired us up, and just wanted to get back out there and get that win, and that's what we did, and keep that going tomorrow night against LSU.
Who's next? Anybody? In the back.
Coach, are you starting Mac tomorrow on the mound?
Yeah, we talked about it. Mac was set up to pitch against LSU. We got to put ourselves in that position, but Mac will definitely have the ball tomorrow night.
I have a follow-up question on that. Mac, as people may not know, his uncle is Ben McDonald, who was an All-American pitcher at LSU. Do you feel there would be an extra bit of, just an extra sense of energy maybe coming from him tomorrow since he's playing LSU, a big-time game, regional, against LSU?
Yeah, regardless of who his uncle is, obviously the legend of his uncle lives here and will always live here. But regardless of the big game, no matter what the situation is, even if we weren't playing LSU, we talked about it. It's 3 wins from becoming one of the final 16. We got win number 1. Now it's time to get win number 2. So we talked about it again in the middle of the season. Each weekend, as you keep going along and deeper, the magnitude of each game is going to continue to grow. Our guys are enjoying that moment right now.
Coach, LSU's kind of had y'all numbered the last couple of years. Just how do you get mentally prepared going into a game like this where you haven't won against them in a while? Yeah,
it's been 10 years. I'll tell you exactly the last time we beat them. It was a midweek game, my first year as a assistant coach and college coach. So, I think the biggest thing is ride the momentum obviously of tonight. Don't let the energy of tomorrow get too high or too low, whether we come out and we score 5 in the first inning or we come out and we give up 5 in the first inning, or it's just we're bang, bang, back and forth in the pitcher's drill to the 7th. We just got to do a good job of working. I don't think you worry too much as far as the opponent. You also know going forward, any club we play is going to be extremely talented and going to be playing the best baseball. Obviously, LSU didn't do that today, so they're going to be looking to play their better ball game tomorrow. But they got to win when it counted.
Guys, can y'all talk about playing LSU earlier this season and maybe what y'all learned, what you took away from that game, and does it really mean, does that game mean anything at this point in the year?
Let's start with Taylor, work our way this way.
It was early on in the season. That was a big game for us, obviously, against LSU. And we competed against them, and it got out of hand late. But, it's a huge game tomorrow, obviously, and just look to get on top early and carry that momentum from today to tomorrow.
Corey, you want to comment on that?
Yeah, I'd just say it was a good thing playing them earlier in the year, kind of getting a little familiar with them. And, I think anytime you play a team for, second, third, fourth, fifth time, it's always better, more times you've played them. So I think we know what they have. I mean, we're going to see a different arm tomorrow, but I mean, I think if we come out, play our kind of game, and jump on top early and just kind of ride the momentum, as we've been saying, I think we have a good chance.
Drew?
Of course, it means something. It's a regional. I'm trying to win it all. I mean, I want it. Our horse Mac is going tomorrow. I think he's the best pitcher in the country, if you ask me. So we're gonna ride with him.
In the back. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, I'm saying Drew does a little better hitting the baseball than he does public speaking.
What about it, Xander? You want to make a comment?
No, he's good. No comment. He's got
Coach,
dad.
Coach Benaria said he's going to start Alex Lang, obviously, on Saturday. What kind of challenges does he present to your lineup? And speak a little bit about Lang.
Yeah, obviously he's a horse, man. He's one of the best in the country. When he gets that breaking ball going, obviously with the command of the fastball, it's really good. And so you got to grind through some at-bats. There's going to be some tough pitches we're going to have to fight off and foul off. We're going to get some pitches to hit and some different counts, and we just got to do a good job making sure we take advantage of those when we do get them, because a guy of that caliber does not make a ton of mistakes when he's on. And I'd imagine tomorrow with what's on the line, our guy will be on, and so will he.
Anything else? That one in the back there? You okay? Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you guys kind of relish in the underdog role, or coming in here and trying to unseat LSU? Yeah,
I mean, I think the biggest thing and probably the best comment I can make for that has kind of been the conversation we've had all week. I got a lot of congratulatory texts that said, nice job, go get them in the regional. And I just real simple put it, kind of the way I opened up the statement here, it's our third time being here. It's not an accomplishment to be here anymore. And one day little brother grows up and becomes a man. That's the opportunity for us this weekend, is to grow up a little bit and little brother grow up and be a man.
In the back.
Coach, do you feel like your team is just battle-tested? I think your RPI is through the roof this year, and your strength of schedule, you've played LSU before, you guys have had a lot of strong opponents. You feel very battle-tested and ready for this?
Oh, no doubt. That's why we set up the schedule the way we did. Obviously, we reaped the benefits of that from an RPI standpoint, but also from a preparation standpoint, to make sure you're ready for this moment for tomorrow, where you're playing, you're 2 wins away from being in the final 16, obviously 1 win away from being in the championship game of this thing. So there's no doubt that's played a big part in what we've done. And the mindset of these guys, just the mentality, this is what they've always kind of strived for. So maybe some of those let-down moments we've had in the season where we got swept at Houston Baptist or lost 2 out of 3 at Corpus Christi, maybe the focus got a little bit off track there. But we know this time of year, everybody we're playing is going to be a stud. It's going to be a Rice or an LSU, one of those guys. Those guys have done a good job of getting up for that moment all year long.
We're in the back again.
So now it's become a common occurrence for you to be in this regional. What was your message to the team this week, and what's going to be your message to the team tomorrow before the game?
The biggest thing we got to do is kind of simplify this thing. We're not trying to get to 40 wins. We're not trying to get 39 wins or 38 wins. We're playing this like a weekend, like a normal weekend set. If you win 3, you win a regional championship, and you won the final 16. So the way we treat weekends is, if you want to be a championship ball club, you got to sweep. The only way to sweep is win on Friday. Take care of game 1. We've done that tonight. Now the only way to sweep is take care of it tomorrow. When we get to Sunday, then we'll go there.
All right, I think that'll do us. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Nice job, dude.
You sat there good, man.
Hey. It's not that bad.